Hello, I'm Nicole Radke.
And I'm Nancy Scarlato.
And I'm Philip Green.
And we want to welcome you to Destination Ardmore. Destination Ardmore offers you a taste of all the great things that make up Ardmore, Pennsylvania. We are coming to you from Host Interiors in Ardmore, Pennsylvania, a generous sponsor of this program and host to the location for our show.
We would also like to thank Stitch Boutique, located at 57 West Lancaster Avenue, for putting together our beautiful summer outfits for us today. If you want to see more of their latest and greatest fashions, check them out online at stitchonline.com.
And on today's show, we stop by Trace, a new addition to downtown Ardmore. And not just any addition, Trace is a curated art, design, and gift shop owned by Marnie Baxt, a local woman who followed her passion for art and design all the way to Rittenhouse Place.
It is finally time for sunshine and warm weather in downtown Ardmore, which means it's time for ice cream. Come along as we visit Parlor, a gourmet ice cream shop located on Lancaster Avenue.
And last but not least, we take you on a tour of the long-awaited One Ardmore Place. Join us as we tour the building, see inside an apartment, and check out the amenities available to residents. We've got that and a whole lot more coming up on Destination Ardmore.
Once again, welcome back to Destination Ardmore. I'm Philip Green. I'm glad you decided to join us. Ardmore has some great shopping, great restaurants, and great entertainment. The only thing that seemed to be missing is an art gallery. That is until now. Trace is a curated art, design, and gift shop owned by Marnie Baxt. Nicole had the opportunity to stop in and check it out. Take a look.
Hi, I'm here with Marnie Baxt of Trace Art Design and Gifts, located on Rittenhouse Place in Ardmore. Trace is a newcomer to the Ardmore shopping scene, and we are thrilled that they are here. Marnie, welcome. We're so excited that you're here in Ardmore.
Thank you so much.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and a little bit about how Trace came to be?
Sure. So I grew up in a family where art and design was very much a part of our everyday life. I actually worked in corporate for almost 20 years and doing executive coaching and talent management. But the passion for art and really bringing that back into my life was a huge part of something that I really wanted to get back into. And truthfully, after my mom passed away, I found a way to bring that back in and open Trace.
That's so wonderful. You mentioned that art has always been a huge part of your life. Is that really what inspired you to curate your own gallery, or how did you come to that decision?
Sure, great question. So my mom was actually a jewelry designer, and she had her own store in Atlanta where she designed and made jewelry. And I would always get to hang out in the store. I would get to go with her to buying shows, and it was something that I very much enjoyed as a child. My father was also an artist and a physician, and so being with artists and spending time with them and being a part of that life was very much a part of my upbringing. So for me, it was something that I had really lost while I was working in corporate, but wanted to bring it back into my life. And really, it's all about bridging the gap between the artist and the customer and being able to let them see these beautiful things and with really quick and easy access.
It's really something that you grew up with.
It is.
This was like a part of you from the time you were a little girl.
It was. And really, it was really more about not just looking at beautiful things and hanging them on the wall, but also about functionality. How do we put them into our everyday life? And how do we actually use them so that we can cherish them with our families and with our friends? So we really focus on functional design. Really finding things that are directly made from an artist, handmade, how do they make it, what is their passion, and then sharing that also with our customers. So we want our customers to understand about the process, what inspires the artist, and then they can share that also again in their families and with their families in their homes.
That's so great. One of the things that you said to me the first time I came in here was that you wanted a space where people could walk around and touch everything and really imagine the merchandise in their own homes, in their own spaces, which I thought was so great. A lot of times when you hear the word art gallery, you know, things are off limits. You can't touch things and really imagine them. Why was that so important to you to make that space for people?
Of course, that was something that was very important to me, mostly because of the fact that that was the way that I grew up in. And we live in a very busy, hectic world, and I have a 6-year-old daughter. There's nothing in my home that's really off limits to her. We live on the main line. It's a very family-friendly community, and I wanted people to be able to come in with their kids. We have people that come in with their strollers and their scooters, and I want them to feel very welcome. Truthfully, the other piece was that this is an event space. We work with various artists. We will bring them in for our openings, and I want people to be able to have a connection directly with the artists, very similar to my upbringing and my background. But we really wanted an event space so people can really come in and be inspired and appreciate not just the art on the walls, but also really be able to take something home and feel special about it.
Now let's get to the good stuff. What are some of the most popular items in store?
Sure. One of the things that has done very well for us that was a line that we really wanted to pick up was Notre Monde, which really captures the essence of functional design. It is a line that is made in High Point, North Carolina. It's all handmade. They have one designer who's out of Ohio, but it's really all about pieces that you can use every single day. You can put them on your walls, and they're great accent pieces. And we've been thrilled at the response we've been getting from our customers because it is the essence of usability, beauty, and something that, again, you can share.
That's great. Featuring artists is also obviously an important part of what you're doing here. We can see that you have beautiful artwork on the wall, and these are representative of different artists that you have placed around the store. How are you planning on having art shows? Will you invite artists in? I think it's great that you're making this accessible to people who might have been a little bit afraid of original art before.
Sure.
It just feels so accessible.
Absolutely. We really focus on original art 100%. That's one of our core values here. Nothing that we bring in as far as the artwork goes is mass produced or replicated. A lot of the artists that we work with are either local or national, but potentially have some connection to Philadelphia, and we will absolutely bring them in as much as we can. And it's not just the artists on the wall. We have potters out of Asheville, North Carolina, who will come up, who have done shows locally, and we want to bring them in to spotlight them and so that our customers can meet them.
That's so great.
Another item that we're super excited about, and it's been doing very well for us, frankly, is our jewelry line. All of the jewelry in the store is handmade. That was a very important piece to me because the fact that my mother was a jeweler, and I come from...
I personally love the jewelry. I'm wearing it today.
And it was something that was really important to me to really stay with that aesthetic, and working with various artists throughout the country who were designing and making their own jewelry. And the jewelry we were nervous to go with it, but we were really excited that everybody has really been very thrilled with it for gifts for themselves, to really treat themselves and wear something that's very different and unique.
Well, I am certainly happy that you have landed in Ardmore. This is an amazing addition to our shopping and retail community. We're thrilled that you are here, and the space is beautiful. You can find more information about Trace Art, Design, and Gifts on their website, thetraceshop.com. Trace is located at 80 Rittenhouse Place in Ardmore.
Nicole, that place looked amazing. There were definitely some things in there I had my eye on.
Mine too. And don't forget that almost everything there is for sale, so you better get in while the getting is good.
You know, I can barely draw a stick figure, and I continue to be amazed by such talented people. Not only is Marnie an artist, but a designer as well. Her passion really shows in everything she does. It is truly a wonderful place.
And speaking of truly wonderful, Philip, what can you tell us about the new gourmet ice cream parlor?
Well, Parlor is a new gourmet ice cream shop here in Ardmore. Words can't begin to describe the deliciousness I discovered at Parlor. I just happened to stop by the other day. Take a look at what I found. As you walk down Lancaster Avenue in downtown Ardmore, you're going to notice a lot of beautiful storefronts and colorful signs. One sign in particular caught my eye. Can you guess which one? I love ice cream. Let's go in and check it out.
Hi, welcome to Parlor. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm Philip Green. I'm one of the hosts from Destination Ardmore. You must be Casey Gisa.
Hi, Philip. I was expecting you. How are you?
I'm great. I'm so excited to be here at Parlor. Can you tell me a little bit about your business?
Sure. We opened last September. My business partner and I really felt like there was a need for ice cream on the main line, and we really wanted to bring something to the community. We were looking at Ardmore as a location because we feel as though it's a growing city. It seems to be more and more walkable, and it's a great place for families to come and enjoy time together.
Absolutely. I mean, before you guys opened, everybody was talking about how the only thing this place needed was an ice cream shop. So we were so excited to see you open up.
We were impressed that we could find a void in this area given how much there is there, but we feel like we've gotten a very warm welcome from the neighborhood, and we're excited to just continue to grow with the community.
Well, it's a sweet surprise. Now, I heard that you guys have a lot of environmentally friendly practices here at your shop.
Yes, so I've actually never owned a retail business before, and the idea of creating a lot of trash was something that was very concerning to me. And so one of the things that we did when we were looking at opening the store was we decided that all of our products would be compostable. So from our cups to our bowls to our straws to even our spoons, everything that we have is compostable so that we can try to minimize our impact on the environment.
That's outstanding. And you also keep food miles down because you highlight a lot of local ice cream purveyors, isn't that right?
Yes, so while we're a small local business, we also felt it was important to support other small local businesses. We love the fact that these days everyone is really working to support their local communities as opposed to just going big. So in addition to having 2 suppliers for our ice cream, which are local companies, Nelson's and Arctic, we also are working with iSwitch, which is located in Westchester, and they make gourmet ice cream sandwiches, as well as Mom Pops, which makes a nice vegan-friendly popsicle, and they're based out of Kennett Square.
Awesome. What are the vegan pops made out of?
They're essentially just fruit and water. So it's it's good for diabetic friendly, but then we have it's vegan, soy free, gluten free, and it's made in a facility that's free from all allergies, and it's packaged there so we can ensure for our customers that there's no possible traces of any kind of allergies for them.
Awesome. So if I'm a parent with a kid that has, say, a nut allergy, would you still have an ice cream for me?
I do, actually. One of the things that we're very conscious of is the fact that in this day and age, there are growing trends for tons of allergies in the area, and so we are trying to address as many as possible. We have gluten-free cones. We're aware of every ice cream that does have gluten or peanuts or tree nuts. We recently have started serving a vegan ice cream as well for those who have any type of dairy issues. While our store is small, what we try to do is basically address any issues as the customer comes in. We're always happy to sanitize any of our scoops for them so that they can ensure they're minimizing any type of contact with an allergy for their child or themselves.
That's outstanding. Well, all the ice creams that I see, vegan or otherwise, look outstanding, so I really want to taste.
I would be happy to give you one. What would you like?
I think I want to go for the black raspberry. Is that what that purple one is? All right, you make scooping look easy.
You want to give it a try?
Yeah.
Okay,
totally.
come on back.
Okay. Yeah, this is outstanding. All right, I'm a little bit nervous about learning how to scoop, so.
Nothing to be nervous about, but there are a few tips and tricks that I can give you.
All right.
So we're going to start off, and I'm going to have you grab a sugar cone.
Okay.
Grab a napkin for me. We always use a napkin with our customers just to make sure that we're being as sanitary as possible.
Okay.
I'm going to have you go ahead and scoop me a single scoop. Pretty easy, straightforward. One of my tricks, though, is that I take our smallest size scoop and I do a mini scoop down into the cone so that we're giving people as much as they can and they don't hit a cone that has no ice cream in it.
That's my #1 pet peeve, is hitting the empty cone. All right.
All right, so you're going to take a small scoop, and what you're going to do is kind of go around the edge and sort of start to create a ball with the scoop itself.
Okay, and which flavor are we doing here?
This is the salted caramel, which is another one of our great sellers. Salted caramel has been really trendy in recent years, and everyone really loves this one.
Okay.
And so with that so if you want, you can take the cone down into the ice cream, you got it. And you want to push that down into the cone.
Okay.
And then we're going to take a larger scoop.
Okay.
Go ahead and take the blue one.
The blue one?
And now you're going to try to create a nice round ball with it. So once you start, now you have that, scoop into that ball.
Okay.
So go from the back and sort of scoop in. Does that make sense?
That's the vein of caramel.
There you go.
All right.
Everyone always loves it when you get a big caramel ribbon. You did a great job.
Thank you very much.
Thanks
Here
so much.
you go. Enjoy. That's my first ever scoop. I'm excited about it. All right, cool.
You did a great job.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much, Casey, for showing me how to scoop ice cream. That was an incredible learning experience. And I will be back here all the time throughout the summer, definitely eating a lot of ice cream. You guys are located at 18 West Lancaster Avenue, right here in downtown Ardmore. But wait, before I forget, I need 3 tubs of ice cream to tape back for my co-hosts.
Anytime.
Awesome.
What flavors would you like?
Something with chocolate in it, okay?
All right, sounds great.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Parlor is located at 18 West Lancaster Avenue in Ardmore. You can find more information about Parlor, including a list of ice cream flavors and sorbet flavors, at parloricecreamshop.com. So I brought back a little sample of some ice cream that they serve at Parlor. It's amazing. So take a taste and tell me what you think about it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's real good.
This is delicious.
It's super good. Okay, I think we're gonna have to take a little break, so stick around. We've got a lot more in store for you on Destination Ardmore.
This is delicious. Welcome back to Destination Ardmore. This is a show that shows you all the wonderful things in Ardmore. Last time on Destination Ardmore, we brought you inside the ribbon cutting event of the long-awaited One Ardmore Place. Now let's check in with Nicole and see what One Ardmore Place has to offer new residents.
I'm here at the beautiful 4th floor clubhouse at One Ardmore, and I'm with Jackie Yassin from Aimco, who just gave me a great tour of this spectacular building. We're so excited that you guys are here and the building is open, and I cannot wait to see more of this space. This kitchen is great, and this is open for all residents. It's wonderful.
Yes. If you want to have a seat, I can definitely tell you more about it.
Oh, I would love to.
Great.
Jackie, I love this 4th floor clubhouse. Could you give us a brief overview of the whole property, and then we can talk more about this great space?
Yes, absolutely. With the purchase of One Ardmore, we became one of the largest owner and operator in the greater Philadelphia area. Here at One Ardmore, we have 110 units with 24 different layouts, 1, 2, 3 bedrooms. We have a beautiful fitness facility, the club room, you have the courtyard, which we're going to go on later. We also have private and public parking in the building, and then we are in the perfect location to go grab a drink, cocktail.
That's one of the things that struck me the first time that I was here, and when the building was being planned, how convenient it really is. You're so close to the train station. You have retail, restaurants surrounding the property. Are you finding that that's really a huge draw for people who are coming in to look at the apartments?
Definitely. In fact, that is why we fell in love with the building in the first place. It is in a centralized location, so you're easy accessible to Center City. We're 500 feet from the train station. You can head to King of Prussia. You can head to King of Prussia, and as I stated before, you're just a 5-10 minute walk from shops and grabbing something to eat or grabbing a drink. It is the perfect location.
You had mentioned earlier that there are 1, 2, and 3 bedroom apartments available here. Can you give our viewers just a brief overview of the differences?
As I stated before, we have 24 different layouts, so we really have a plan for everybody's wants and needs.
And there are, did you mention if there are pets allowed at One Ardmore?
Of course, they are part of their family. We allow up to 2 pets per apartment.
Oh, that's amazing. Yes. So leasing options. I know that people can view on the website, they can stop in. How do you suggest for people who are interested in coming and taking a peek around, learning more about the different leasing options? What do you suggest for them?
Well, of course, we love walk-ins. Walk-ins are always welcome, but I do suggest going on our website at live1ardmore.com and just click on that tour button, and that will direct you to setting up an appointment. As for lease terms, we offer selective lease terms all the way up to 24 months, and we do have longer lease terms available upon request.
That's great.
Yes.
So parking has always been a hot topic here in Ardmore, and you have adjacent to this building is the new parking garage that opened. Has that been like a huge factor for people in coming to look at the apartments?
Yes. We offer, us as our One Ardmore, we offer private controlled access, underground garage parking for the convenience for our residents. And then we have the public garage, which is attached to the building. We have that for guests and prospective residents, and then there's street parking as well.
This is all great information for our viewers who have been so curious and haven't had a chance to come out and look yet. What I really want them to see is this beautiful 4th floor clubhouse and out to the courtyard. You had mentioned that this is available for any resident that has the kitchen, it has the conference room. Something that you had said to me earlier was this was a great space for like a work-life balance, somebody who might work from home to come up and use this space. Are you finding that that's the way residents are excited about it?
Yes, I mean, with the residents, when you work from home especially, your routine gets pretty mundane. So you want something to add a little spice to it, you know, different scenery. Just get out some fresh air. I mean, you can work out on the beautiful terrace, which we're going to see in a little bit. We have the conference room, and if you do want to just get out of the building, you just have a bakery or a coffee shop up the street.
It's so great. And you have this wonderful living area. There's the fireplace. I mean, this space can really be used 365 days a year, which is amazing. When it's too cold to be outside, you can be inside.
Exactly.
It's wonderful. Also, in addition to this great space that we're sitting in, there is a state-of-the-art gym right next door that's also on the 4th floor. Is that available for all residents?
Yep. Absolutely. It's available 24/7, and with already having residents living in the building, the gym is already in use.
That's wonderful. I love that the gym opens out to the courtyard, so you're not in just a boxed room. You have this beautiful view while you're working out, which is great.
Exactly, and then when you're done, you're all hot and sweaty, you can just run out and walk right outside. Exactly.
So when you're in the gym, you just mentioned you can be in the gym and you walk right out to the courtyard. I feel like we should take our viewers out to take a look at the space.
I would love to show you the space.
Great. Now this is a space we have not seen before in Ardmore. This rooftop courtyard is beautiful.
Thank you. Yes, it is. It's truly exciting to have it.
How does Aimco envision the space to be used? I would imagine events, you have these grills.
Right now, I mean, we already have residents, so I know they're looking forward to having Memorial Day here, July 4th. They can grill out, watch the game.
I mean, this is the perfect time of year for people to be moving in.
It truly is. I mean, I know it's going to get a lot of use out of it.
Oh, it definitely will. This living area with the flat screen TV and this fire pit, I mean, you can use this well into fall.
Exactly, exactly.
It's wonderful.
Thank you.
So what kinds of events? You have happy hours, I know, for the residents. You have open houses, right?
We have all of that, and I know that we're really looking forward to having the Taste with a View that's happening in June.
That's so exciting.
I know.
We can't wait to be out here. One Ardmore just might be the most convenient address in Ardmore.
I think it is as well.
This is just, the space outside is beautiful. It is, it really could not be any more perfect.
I would happen to agree.
Oh my goodness, and look at this. Jackie, yes. I had so much fun taking a tour today. Thank you so much for showing me around.
I did as well. Thank you so much again.
I want to just remind everybody that One Ardmore is located at 24 Cricket Avenue, and you can find additional information, including photos, a virtual tour, and more at their website, live1ardmore.com. Thank you so much, Jackie. Cheers.
Welcome back to Destination Ardmore. Well, we've come to the end of our show and we've covered a lot, including an insider's look at the apartments and amenities at One Ardmore Place.
And don't forget our visit to the Trace Art Gallery, a new art and design gallery located at 80 Rittenhouse Place.
And how could we forget Philip's visit to Parlor, a gourmet ice cream shop located at 18 West Lancaster Avenue.
And be sure to stay up to date with the latest development projects around town by following us on social media and on our website, destinationardmore.com. And last but not least, let's not forget our generous and beautiful host, Host Interiors, for giving us a place to record our show. Well, that about does it for us. And remember, there are many places you can go, so make your destination Ardmore.